We are live. I have no idea if there's anyone in the studio audience here, but hello, people. No.
Hello, if you're there.
Yeah. This is going to be Wednesday night reading sprints. It will be, even if it's just the two of us. Haha.
I'm
And
still gonna read, although I am exhausted because I went to a fitness class today and it's literally just hitting me now. So I'm probably gonna stay for like 2 hours instead of like trying to push it, way late.
What kind of fitness class did you do?
So you guys have Orange Theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my cousin goes there, and I guess she's gone there enough that she got like a free week to share. Oh, hi, Anitha.
Hello.
And so she was like, "Do you want to come with me to a week of classes for free?" So I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And they just like all of the workouts that we've done are a mix of. They have 3 stations. They have treadmills, like rowing machines, and just the floor where you can do like weights and stuff. So you have a coach, they lead you through everything, and it's like an hour, and you do like a combination of all of the things. And I work out a lot harder when I have external motivation. So it is good. And in each of the workouts, I've burned at least 500 calories in an hour. So
Not bad.
I really enjoy it, but I am really tired.
I don't blame you. I would be too. Why am I being beeped at? Oh, this time it's not an annoying thing. It's an email. Excuse my beeping in the background.
I got an email too.
That's weird.
I thought I was like, is it me beeping?
No, I just got that was my like Outlook. You've gotten something from school email. Hey Andrew, what's up?
Yeah, I got a thing from LinkedIn that's a job posting for a part-time professor of pharmacology at Durham College, which is just it's just funny because like I know that I'm not necessarily qualified, but I did apply for that job. And I'm like, you keep sending me this job notification, but I applied for it months ago and I never heard from you. So stop sending me this job notification.
You applied to be a professor?
Yeah.
Whoa. Part of me
was like, low-key, not sure whether that would have been a good idea, but I did apply. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. What is up?
We're just chilling, waiting to see who else comes, which is you.
Yes. Hi, I know we haven't actually talked about reading because we've been distracted.
Yes.
I'm reading something on my Kindle, and I have Jade War.
I have Jade Legacy.
Ooh, I have the first 2 in softcover, and I don't want to buy the hardcover of Jade Legacy because I don't want them to be mismatched on my shelves. So I'm probably going to get the Kindle version until the softcover comes out.
That sounds like a plan. I originally didn't even think about that when I bought Jade City, but Jade City was actually on sale. The hardcover was on sale when I bought it. It was on the clearance rack somehow, and it was like $8. So I started the trend right away of buying this series in hardcover. So
that's cool though. That'll be nice and pretty on your bookshelves too.
Yeah. This is a chunky boy, so it needs a little bit more room. I need to do some rearranging.
I've been watching the people in the Discord talk about Jade War, and most of it's like hidden and stuff, but everyone's like, oh, it gets so intense, and so I'm like ready for it.
Oh, it does. I really liked it. It also increased my attachment to the characters, like some characters that I wasn't necessarily super into in Jade City. I actually loved by the end of Jade War, so I was very happy.
Just long enough for her to kill them all in the last book, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a spoiler for people who haven't read Jade City, so I won't say that. What are you reading, Greg?
I don't know. I've still got to finish Fall of Babel. I've got to read The Grace of Kings, and I've got to read Jade War. And yeah, I'm just behind.
You got to pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. One of those. Chat, what should I read?
Let's just not do that on camera. No smoking on my channel, please.
We don't want to get I was gonna say demonetized, but
well, I'm not monetized anyway, but if I were, yeah, I don't want to get banned or whatever. I could start Fall of Babel right now if I will. I like read the first 2 chapters and then I had to make myself stop because I didn't want to get too many spoilers. But I filmed my predictions video today, and the raw footage is over an hour long. So I had to do a lot of cutting, but I got all of my predictions out before I read anything. So I wasn't.
I'm excited to see what your predictions are because whenever that video comes out will probably be before I start Fall of Babel. So I'll be like, good timing.
Everyone else can laugh at me in the comments who've already read the book, and they're like, this is absolutely ridiculous. But I did bust out the tinfoil hat at least on 2 occasions because I have 2 very out there predictions. But yeah.
Oh, Kayla, I always have too many books on my TBR.
I would if I actually I have to make one for December. I didn't have one for November. I have to fill out the bingo sheet thing. Have you guys done that yet?
I'm gonna like approach bingo the opposite way. I did kind of look at it and see which lines I had in mind, but I was like, I'm gonna read things and then see where they fit.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Ben.
Oh, hello, Ben.
Read and fit them in. That's probably a smarter choice.
I think just because I already had a bunch of books that I knew I really wanted to read this month, so I was like, I'll see where they fit instead of starting from scratch.
Mm-hmm. I may or may not be finishing a book that I started in September, so I have to finish it. But I'm back into it now, which is kind of good because I needed a break because I was just not feeling it for a while.
Which book is that?
The Emberblade. I just like got distracted by other things. I got distracted by Jade City, and it's really, really good. I just was overwhelmed with school and like couldn't. I stopped at a really weird point, and I needed to like work my way back into it to get super invested again.
I'm actually really excited for the Emberblade.
It's really good. I just like where I stopped was a bad point to stop because there's like a really abrupt change because they add like a POV that you've never seen before, and it's like it goes from being this like quest to all of a sudden being in like a classroom, and it's very weird. And so I shouldn't have stopped there, but it's really good. I have like 200 pages left, so
Interesting.
Yeah, the classroom stuff doesn't go on too long. When I was reading, I thought it would go on longer, but or like when it was introduced, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a little bit of a weird switch up because I definitely pictured it being all like a quest based on the description, but at least that's still most of it.
No, I think I know that you mentioned this in the thread, Greg, and when you said that, I was like, what's going to go on in this book? But it's not like, it doesn't turn into like a Hogwarts like esque like magic school thing. It was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, Anita's saying that you should read Jade War, Greg.
I support that.
Maybe.
I support that endeavor. I think that you'll really like it.
It might be fast paced enough that you won't fall asleep since you're zombie like tired apparently right now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm also very tired. So we make a great group.
I'm gonna have to talk for everyone. Am I just gonna have to like hammer on my guitar to wake you up if you both fall asleep?
Yeah, during the sprints, you'll just see us nodding off. No, I'm not that tired.
Like,
I am that tired, actually.
This is why he doesn't have a blanket, because if he had a blanket, he'd fall asleep.
That's a very good point.
Did you have fun at the soccer game yesterday, Greg?
No, it was very sad.
Did they lose?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
It was a tie, and they lost in penalty kicks.
how does how do the it's MLS, right? How do the playoffs work? Is it just one game like each like it's not like a round with multiple games, or is it?
Yeah, it's just one-off game. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, the anti-reading coalition has my
Mhm.
back.
Wait, so are they done playing then? Because they
Yeah,
lost.
it's over. Yeah.
It's
No.
over? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that's how that went. I thought
I actually hate that. I like series better because the tension, like, you
Yeah.
can, I don't know, you have chances,
Yeah.
multiple chances.
Yeah.
What if you have like one bad night? Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
All over.
I thought it was like a series. That's why I was like, oh, you can't be that sad. Like, they have more games. And now I understand the severe sadness. That sucks.
Andrew.
Never heard of him. He only looks average. I mean, I've never heard of Ben, but I've heard of Smut Boy 365.
We're still waiting on that. Is it now a Kaladin Moash fanfic?
Oh God, Kaladin Moash / fic. Is this an enemies to lovers?
This is what Stormlight 5 is going to be.
Oh God, Moash's redemption arc and Kaladin's love story. Not what I asked for when I wanted him to be happy. No, I will riot. This is not it. Andrew, what are you reading? What's everybody in the comments reading? We know Anita had to take a break from Jade War because it hurt her.
Jade Legacy is already hurting me, and I'm only like 7 chapters into it.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I think that it's specifically designed to hurt me.
Oh no. Oh no. What is Fondly doing?
She knows. She knows what she's doing.
We can have Charmaine ask her. They're friends. What's Shadowless about, Andrew? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of that either.
Mm-hmm. Ben, what are you reading? Are you even reading? Isn't it like 1 a.m. over there?
It's like, I know he was reading Alloy of Law. I don't know if he's still reading or not, though.
Yes, read with us. Attempt to read with us.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no, I haven't read Mistborn Era 2 yet, so I don't really know.
I've only read Alloy of Law, but it very much has that, like, it's going for a way more light vibe than Era 1 is.
Mm-hmm.
So it does lean a little bit more into the humor. I liked Alloy of Law. I gave it 4 stars, but I yeah.
It's okay, Sharon. You don't have to like rush or anything. You're being added, Greg.
Look alive.
I'm not alive. I literally said I'm a zombie.
But you just have to look it.
Pinch your cheeks or something. Greco-Roman, where the gods are even bigger but heads.
Maybe he means even bigger butt heads. Like,
oh, are you talking into your phone? Is that what this is? Because I'm just imagining like in Rick and Morty when there's the big like floating head in the sky. That's what I'm imagining. Yes, that was really weird.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Oh, is it Subpub? I've never heard of it before. I have to show you guys if I can make my screen. Oh, I wonder if I can flip my camera. I probably can't. No, I definitely can't. I couldn't show you guys my Christmas tree and my fireplace.
I am just grammatically challenged. I love that. Aw, that's so pretty.
The fireplace in my apartment. So I don't know how to.
The vibes are immaculate.
I know. I hate that I have to like have my camera pointing this way away from it. You guys can't see it. I can't share my beautiful view, but I love it. I've been really distracted from studying the last couple of days because I just want to read in front of my fireplace.
Well, maybe you should like alternate reading lecture slides and reading books in front of the fireplace.
Ew. I guess so. That's what a studious person would do. Okay, should we read?
I think we should.
I think we should read. This means Greg has to pick a book.
Jade War, Jade War, Jade War.
Succumb to peer pressure, Greg. Oh, he's so dead. He's out of it. Okay, let's read. What time do we want to read till? 45?
Yeah, that works for me. Half an hour, nice little half an hour.
Okay, cool. And we will see you guys in half an hour.
Happy reading.
Yes. Bye, Ben. Thanks for showing up and saying hello. Hello, everyone. We are back.
Nice.
How is everyone's reading time?
This is actually, I was going to say a very long chapter, but it's actually, I'm almost at the end. It just seems longer than the average chapter in these books. So I was thinking, like, when is this thing going to end?
I feel like Fond du Lis chapters are usually really short, and I kind of like that because
I like it too. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, Kate. How are you guys? Did you get any reading done, Greg? You're muted. That's better.
Yeah, I read like under a chapter.
It's more than I did.
Me too.
I got distracted.
Understandably. Music is fun.
But I can, if I'm not doing, if I'm doing finger picking and not actually using my pick, it's a lot easier for me. And I didn't think that would be a thing. So I can sing along with my chords now. So that's fun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How much of the like pattern for that song is strumming versus picking?
No, I'm just doing like finger picking and just finger strumming. The pattern for this is a lot different, and I'm just saying, screw the pattern because I can't play it anyway. I'm never gonna be as good as Taylor Swift is on the guitar. So, ooh, Beauty in the Ninth.
Many people are not.
Oh, Taylor Swift? No.
Also, for everyone who's watching, I got my Spotify Wrapped today. I was in the top 1% of Taylor Swift listeners this year, which is just shocking to me. But she's released so much music in the past 2 years that I've apparently just continued listening to all of it the whole time. So
I have some weird things on my Wrapped because I listen to a lot of like classical stuff when I'm studying. So like my top two are like Hans Zimmer and John Williams. I'm like, ooh, it's a little weird.
I think that my top genre was dance pop. So I like my upbeat workout songs and stuff like that.
I don't even know what's classified as dance pop anymore.
I don't know. I feel like
Pop?
anything that's like upbeat could be considered dance pop. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what genres are.
What is a genre? You have to, well, now I have it like the way Alec Trebek says it in my head every time. Genre.
Because Alan constantly puts it in his videos.
Yes. When I was filming my video today, I said, today, guys, today. And I stopped with the camera and was like, I am not Alan. To refilm that. But
today, guys, we're going to be I mean, it is a very appropriately Alan video to do that in.
It was. I had a lot of energy. So I figured that I might as well just get it out of the way. And it was fun. I rambled a lot though, and I had to like rein myself in.
So that always happens to me. Mm-hmm. Like the last Wheel of Time spoiler chat that I posted, I was like, this is a shorter book, so I should be able to make it a shorter video. No. I was like, I should aim for under 20 minutes, and it was like 28 minutes. So I'm like, yeah. Well.
I'm going to try to catch up on the Wheel of Time over Christmas break. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, really? Are you going to binge?
I'm going to try to binge the first 4. I have the first 4.
I mean, those are decently bingeable.
I just have to make it through the first one. I promised Andrew that I do it, though. I promised Andrew. He finished the 5th season, so I have to finish Eye of the World.
But how, like, what percentage would you say you're at?
I am literally on the road to Tarvalon. I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm like 250 pages in or something.
Okay, so
it's just all the weird movie things in the sky.
The traveling stuff is a little bit like slower paced, but I feel like once you get past that and it picks up a little, it might be a little easier for you. I don't know.
Everyone says the second one's better, so
I liked the second one better. I gave Eye of the World 4 stars, I think, and the second and third and fourth, actually, I gave all of them 5 stars. Pretty sure. I don't know, the terrible memory. So
That's all that's important.
I did. I really, really did.
Pure and Nessie, I'm
Oh
glad
my
that you like it.
god!
What are you oh my godding about?
William Nylander scored a goal.
Yes. I'm so mad. I haven't gotten to catch like any of the Wings games this year, and I'm dying. I've been watching replays, but
Do you ever like I don't know, for me, hockey sounds are good background noise. So I will just put on a game and like do whatever I'm doing. So I don't know if you could do that while you're studying or whether you would get distracted.
If it was the Wings playing, I would get distracted. But I did have a San Jose Sharks game on in the background one night. So
yeah, that is fair actually. If it's the Leafs, I would get distracted too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not like I care so much more about them. So
Greg, are you gonna fall asleep against your bookshelf?
Maybe, I don't know.
I was half worried you were already asleep. You did get your blanket, but you are neither Sister Gregory nor Darth Gregory right now.
which Gregory do we have? We have Zombie Gregory.
Zombie Gregory, that's the only option. Yep.
My laptop is on my pillows, so I'm just sort of like on a slant.
That's okay. Mine's on I bring my laundry basket out into the living room and use that to put my laptop on.
That's smart. I can see it like going back again. It's fine. It's whatever. I feel like it's only obvious because my blinds are straight lines, so I can see that it's not level.
Mm-hmm.
It's bothering me.
Oh my god! Last time, the like angle of Greg's closet like matched the angle of the closet I was sitting in front of, and it was really weird.
Yeah.
I know he does kind of look like sad Gregory.
Oh.
Sad Gregory is sad. Can we do anything to make you less sad?
I'm just tired.
Okay. You share music apps with your children. Oh dear Lord. Yeah.
Oh.
Do they listen to good music though? Because that's like, I mean, they could listen to good music. Maybe if they like classic rock. My second most played stuff was like classic rock. I listened to a lot of like 80s music and like hair metal bands and stuff.
Yeah, I think my third genre was classic rock. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Anita. Just tell us what to do, Greg. I can't see you like this. You're making her sad.
We need to have just a cot for him to nap on while he's on camera.
Mm-hmm.
That would help, I think.
Yes. As long as you don't snore.
That might be like some nice ambiance, you know?
Background, like white noise, Greg snoring.
Playing like whale sounds. It's just
oh, whale sounds. I have to restrain myself from making Finding Nemo noises because I would. Oh no. Okay. So like weird 70s stuff like The Doors, weird 70s stuff, or like because there's some like The Grateful Dead. That's cool. I don't like rap music.
I like some rap, but I feel like I'm more likely to just like whatever song is popular right now, and then after it's not popular, just not listen to it anymore. Like I feel like I don't go seek out rap on my own, really.
I know a couple like songs that I really like, and I grew up with Eminem, and like I'm from around Detroit, so if you don't like Eminem, you're really in trouble. So, but Anita, what did you decide to read since you did not read Jade War? And Amanda, what are you reading? What are you reading, Kate? All of the new people, let us know.
I think Kate said that she was reading Gideon the Ninth.
Oh yes, she did, because I mentioned it and then I got distracted. I'm so sorry.
I feel like I heard a lot about that series last year, and I haven't really heard many people reading it recently. But it seemed very intriguing. I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's something that I would like or not.
I got a copy for my best friend Brianna for her birthday because she really loves sapphic romances, and Gideon the Ninth has one of those, and it just sounded like really cool. And
It's
so
very like it has sort of death as a focus, doesn't it? Or necromancy?
yeah, necromancy, and it's like it seems almost like a battle royale type thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kate. I don't really know. There's like challenges. It's like some sort of tournament type thing.
Oh, I just saw Anita's
Yes.
comment. Okay, so I will tell you that the new version of Forever and Always was on my top songs of the year. But currently I just keep listening to the 10-minute version of All Too Well.
Why are you doing that to yourself? It's so depressing.
It's so good though.
I may have listened to it today, so I don't really have room to talk, but like, oh,
It's so good. Like, because All Too Well was always one of my favorite songs, and I'm impressed that I actually like the additions like better. Or
it's stamina. She's got stamina for singing that long.
yeah. Yeah, I watched the short film twice, but like that was emotional. I don't know, I don't cry when I'm listening to the song. I did cry when I watched the short film though.
I have not watched the video because I know it will make me cry, and I can't do that right now.
I'd say there's a safe bet that it would. It's very emotional.
I may have been jamming to All Too Well in my car earlier, really loud. Sometimes you just got to do that.
I'm just trying to think like another favorite, I guess, would be No Body, No Crime.
I did listen to that when you told me that you thought I would like that. I did. I listened to it, and it was pretty good.
It has the vibes.
Okay, you know what it reminds me of, and I don't know if you know the song, but it gives me Goodbye Earl vibes. Like the
That's
Dixie.
what I said to you, Kate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No, you're right. I explained that to my roommate today. She never heard that song, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I immediately thought after listening to it.
Girl.
I was like, this is the, yeah.
Yep.
Most depressing album ever written.
A crew looked at me. What? Whose album is that? I really like Begin Again. That's my favorite song off of Red.
Begin Again is a really sweet song. Also, like Everything Has Changed.
I'm a sucker for anything Ed Sheeran, so.
I actually shockingly still like the original better than the new one that they did. But I really like both. Like there's nothing wrong with the new one.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm hard pressed to figure out what she changed on some of the songs.
Yeah. Like some of them it's like she re-recorded it obviously, but it's essentially the same.
There's some like syncopation stuff in the beginning of Begin Again that's different, but that's the only thing I've noticed is different with that song.
I think that one of the reasons is because she was a little bit older by the time Red came out, so like her voice had matured a little bit more. Like there's a more obvious difference in her singing ability from the earlier albums to her re-recording them than there is with Red.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm going to be the happiest person alive when she re-records Speak Now. That's what I'm waiting for. I want Speak Now Tanner's version.
I'm really excited for that one too. That has a few of my Sparks Fly is from that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that was one of my like favorite songs when I was like 13. Loved it.
I want to hear her new version of Better Than Revenge because that's one of my favorite songs on that.
Is that the one about Joe Jonas?
Yes. And is it Camila Cabello or however the hell? I don't know. The girl that he left her for. I don't know, but she says some nasty things about whatever girl was involved. So
yeah, that was a very like 2010 song or whatever. I don't know how that will go over now.
No, I have no idea. But my favorite off of her Fearless album is probably Fearless, and then Jump and Fall from the platinum version. And I like Tell Me Why too.
I think that Fearless is also one of my favorites. And then why can't I think of the other song I was just thinking of? Maybe it'll come back to me. I don't know.
We have to go through your Spotify list in our next sprint. We'll still probably be here, or at least I'll be here. We might have different people on here with me.
I'm going to be here for another hour, I think, and then at 9 I will call it a night, but here for one more sprint for sure.
Everyone's just concerned about you, Greg.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
What did I miss? Why does Greg look so grumpy?
Fearless is also on my playlist, my top playlist. Oh, You Belong With Me. That's the one I was thinking
I
of.
love that song. That's so cute. I love the music video for that song. It was adorable.
Oh yeah. The original.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but they're those nerdy glasses, and she has like the thing in the window.
Signs.
Yeah. Signs in the window. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
I have looked up. I do know the chords to play Fearless, and so I think I'm gonna learn that one next. So
that's a great choice.
I'm just gonna be on a Taylor Swift binge. I tried to learn my favorite Eagles song, and I got like the intro, but they have this chord that I can't even like. My fingers won't even do. So I have to wait. That's like
that's for your next level up.
Yeah, I can barely like both E strings between my pinky and my next finger. That's like impossible for me. So
you know what chords were always impossible for me is the ones where you have to put your finger on all of the
bar chords. I can't play bar chords yet.
Yeah,
I always like my finger doesn't press straight against it, so I never get like those middle strings. I know, Anita. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Since you asked, you asked Grace. You didn't ask me, but I answered anyway.
We want to hear from everyone. Greg, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Do you have one?
Yeah, I really like Fearless.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Stay, Stay, Stay is funny.
Oh, that is a cute one.
Oh, when he comes in with the football helmet.
Yeah, I love that line.
Yeah.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night now.
Stay, stay, stay.
I've been loving you for quite some time.
1989. That's a choice. I liked 1989, but it's definitely not even close to my most listened to for her albums.
I don't even know if I've listened to that. Is there a song called 1989? That's kind of when I stopped. Like I kind of stopped.
I actually don't know.
No, that was the album.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes the albums are named after songs. Like Speak Now was named after a song.
Yeah, I think like all the other ones were up until that one. Well, the first one wasn't, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Because
her name. 1989. Let's see.
Blank Space.
Out of the Woods is my favorite song from that album. Or maybe Style.
I'm trying to remember. There's one on there. I can't remember though.
Wildest Dreams, perhaps?
That's a good one. I don't think it was that one.
Yeah, that era, like between Red and when she started releasing her new stuff, I listened less.
Like Evermore and Folklore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any of her Reputation album.
I don't think I ever listened to it in its entirety. I only heard like the ones that were on the radio when they were played by some other source. Yeah. Bad Blood was a good song though.
I'm trying to remember if I think I listened to it. I think I watched the music video because she had like a whole bunch of like famous women in it, I think.
Yeah, and then that song also has Kendrick, which Kendrick is amazing. So
yes.
That adds to it.
Oh, yeah. I like my touchscreen isn't working. I like I Knew You Were Trouble, but a friend of mine ruined it, and I can only hear the stupid one with the fainting goats in it now. Like every time it pops in my head, and it's so dumb. But
oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I saw your thing up here, Amanda. This was a while back. Oh, here we go. Beatles, Doors. There are so many people, like so many young people that don't even know who the Beatles are, and it kind of makes me sad.
Me and my family are gonna watch the Beatles like Get Back, the thing this weekend, I think.
Yeah, that was good.
We've seen all the like that type of media, or actually this is a different one because it's kind of more like a documentary style, I think, but like Rocket Man and Bohemian Rhapsody and Yesterday, the song or the movie with all the Beatles songs, like me and my parents have watched all of those ones together. So when we saw that this was coming out, I think my dad like wanted to watch it with us, and I want to watch it too, so watching it with them at some point.
So, speaking of Rocket Man, on my like top listed like musicians, I have both Elton John and the Rocket Man soundtrack because my friend Allie made me watch it with her. Not made me, I did it like willingly, and then I got it stuck in my head forever.
I didn't make him, but I got Ben to watch Rocket Man with me. I was surprised that he hadn't seen it because it seems like the type of thing that he would be interested in. He's seen so many more movies. I've seen like no movies. And I think that I can't say his name. Is it Taron Egerton?
Edgerton.
I thought he did a great job.
I did too.
I really like his voice, so I like listening to that like movie / soundtrack.
I like his version of Rock and Roll Madonna better than Elton John's version of it, which is probably sacrilege, but whatever.
I really like his version of Saturday Night's All Right.
Yes. Oh, and now it's going to play in my head. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that movie sometime.
But there are some that I just like love in general, no matter who's singing them. Like Your Song is one of my favorite songs like ever.
Have you seen Moulin Rouge?
No, I have not.
You need to, just for the fact that Ewan McGregor sings that song, and it's amazing. I might have to just send you his version because it's so good.
Which song? Saturday Night's All Right?
No, Your Song.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll look that up.
It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, I love that. Tiny Dancer is probably one of my favorite.
Oh, Tiny Dancer is amazing. I also love Pinball Wizard and Rocket Man. And what else is my favorite?
Just the entire song.
Crocodile Rock. Mm-hmm. Just all the Elton John songs. We have all of them.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed. For one Christmas season, I was like obsessed with the Christmas song Elton John did, and I can't remember the name of it, but you would know it if you listened to it. So every time I hear it, I get like nostalgia. But...
yeah, what Christmas song did he do?
I'm gonna have to look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy.
Because I feel like I definitely know what you're talking about. Like I've heard it.
Step Into Christmas is what it's called.
Okay, that actually doesn't ring a bell, but I still feel like I should have heard it because it's Elton John.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. Do you guys do anything like what do you guys do for Christmas?
Usually I'll see one of my like sides of the family on Christmas Eve and one on Christmas Day. I think this year we're doing Christmas Eve for sure, and then we might be doing Boxing Day instead. I don't know, but I'm also gonna like see as many of my friends as I can. And I don't know, I love like exchanging gifts with people and giving gifts, and like it's my favorite. So I'm gonna see as many people as I can.
Aww.
Yeah. How about
what
you?
Is Boxing Day?
What do you mean?
What's Boxing Day?
Yeah, it's the day after Christmas.
December 26th.
Yeah, but it's not a holiday here.
Oh, it's just, I don't know, it's just what you call
Friend Day. Friend Christmas.
Friend Day?
Called December 26th. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a holiday here, but I feel like a lot of people still might have it off. Boxing Day, there's also like a lot of sales.
It was like Black Friday, only in Canada.
Yeah. Well, we get Black Friday too, but not, I don't think quite as dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
But Black Friday isn't even a day anymore. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is. It's a British
So,
holiday. Interesting.
is it really British? Okay. I guess I never really like realized that it wasn't universal. Or not universal, that'd be stupid, but
It's like really big in Britain. I think it's like like they have it off and stuff.
I just know that it's always on, like, I use planners, and so it's like always written in on planners, and I've always been like, I don't know what the heck this is.
I mean, I know that Ben told me that Boxing Day is his favorite day because it's less stressful than Christmas Day, but he didn't say that it was like a big deal. I just thought like, oh, he likes it better because he gets to relax or something. I don't know.
This is super interesting. Servants work on Christmas, and people leave presents and tips in their box, and then they got the day off. That's cool. Grace?
Sorry, one of my parents was knocking on my door. It was just my dad telling me that he was going to his hockey game.
Did your dad play hockey?
Yeah, he plays in like the over 50 men's league.
So no checking allowed.
They're not allowed like slap shots or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, they're not allowed any shot that would bring their backswing up above their knee.
Above your knee? Wow, okay.
Basically just like wrist shots and snapshots and whatever.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have the servants work. Oh yeah, okay.
I think that's kind of cool.
Huh. That is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does make sense with the name. Just never thought about that before.
Shall we read some more?
I was just about to say.
Now that
Perhaps
I
we should.
have
Also, the Leafs are up 3-0, so that's good.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight. I just need to go sleep.
Okay.
That sounds like it'd be a good idea. I hope you sleep well.
Yeah, I will.
Rest so you don't look like you're dying. Bye, Greg.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
the man needs sleep desperately.
he does. I feel bad. We shall read then. Do you want to just go to 45 again?
Yeah. Or maybe do you want to go to 50 and then we've got like 10 minutes to talk and then I'm gonna call it a night?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll adjust the banner. Cool.
All right.
Alrighty. We will see you guys in however many minutes that is, and I don't feel like doing math. This time I'll actually read and not play my guitar. Maybe.
Either one is good.
Bye. I'll be back.
Until then.
Is it time? It is time. Oh, 2 minutes past time.
Who else do we have here? I missed someone joining entirely.
It's Allie, but I don't know where she is.
Oh.
Oh, no, she's there.
I'm here. I'm just packing, so I'm
Oh,
not.
what are you packing for?
I'm going to like a dance congress this weekend.
Ooh,
Cool.
that's so fun. Where is it at?
It's in Denver, so I'm like, I don't know what to bring. Do I bring long sleeve? Do I bring a parka? Like,
It's probably like pretty comparable there, isn't it? In terms of like temperature and stuff.
I think so. I mean, it's
Bring extra oxygen for the altitude.
Yeah, everyone's like, stay hydrated. So I got this sampler of like hydration powder that you can put in water to make it extra hydrating. And I'm like, you know what? I'll bring that just in case.
Extra hydrated.
Good occasion for it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, when am I going to use this? And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm going to Denver.
When do you need your water to be extra watery?
Kate says it's pretty warm around the 70s, and she lives near Denver. So
thanks, Kate. I wonder, like, are you at the same elevation? Because that's like what I'm worried about more than anything.
You'd think because it's so high that it would be cold, but I don't really know how that works. Oh, I should take that banner off.
I have no idea. So I'm like reading, but also packing.
Nice.
Does it make it especially wet?
Oh. Well, is water wet? I don't know.
Or does it just make things wet?
Or does it just, yeah.
Oh.
It's a philosophical question for the ages.
Yes.
It's also apparently just like a very heated discussion on TikTok. Everyone gets really mad about it. Denver metro area. Okay, same elevation. Thanks, Kate. That's helpful. I'm going to live in like leggings and crop tops and like socks. So
that's the life.
That's the best life,
I think.
Is there really an argument on TikTok about whether water is wet or it makes things wet?
I remember watching like someone being like saying something about it and like the comments blowing up and then people doing videos about the comments blowing up or whatever. This was a while ago though, so
I think I've seen it on Reddit as well.
Oh, it's on Reddit too.
But this was also a while ago, so maybe around the same time that it was on TikTok.
Maybe it was just like a wet water trend, you know?
Yeah. So I think people were like, is it truly water itself that is wet?
Oh yeah, or does it make things wet? And like, how do you? I don't even know how to argue that. I don't know.
I don't know.
What is wet?
When wet is moist.
Oh, moist is a terrible word.
I know, that's why I wanted to say it. I just wanted to freak everyone out. Shut the
front door. Science already decided the water wet issue.
What did science decide? I'm not in that realm of science to know what the people have said.
I'm not in this realm either.
2 hydrogen and an oxygen, and it makes things wet because
it hydrates them.
It hydrates things and binds to things.
There's some chemistry up in here.
Yes. Oh, I've been doing chemistry. We've been doing acid-based stuff right now in the renal system. So like
I'm so bad at that.
Acidosis, metabolic alkalosis versus respiratory acidosis or alkalosis and how you compensate for them. And my brain hurts.
Yeah, my brain hurts just hearing you.
I've always been bad at the acids bases stuff. Especially when they started being like, so you know that like the conjugate of an acid is like a weak base or whatever, and I'm like,
that is true.
Please stop.
I remember those painful memories in undergrad.
And buffers.
Interesting factoid: bicarbonate is the largest, most important buffer in the human body. It keeps our blood within the right pH.
Keeps all of our stuff in line.
Yes, it does.
Good to know.
We are on a television right now.
I feel famous.
I don't know if my face should be viewed that large today.
You can't see my
4K. What are you? Oh, hey, Vish.
Hello, Vish.
Hello.
Biochemistry. Biochemistry is like my life right now. and not in a good way.
I was okay with biochemistry. It was organic chemistry that really did me in.
So organic chemistry, I loved the second half when things like actually started to make sense. But the first half was too like basic because it was all just like memorizing the building blocks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm much better at like putting things together than I am at like just the boring stuff, I guess, which was like the building block memorization.
I think that for us, there were just so many reactions that they wanted us to memorize that my brain was so overloaded with them.
There's a lot.
I really liked aromatic chemistry. That was fun, like adding things to the benzene rings.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, that was fun. It felt like algebra.
I love algebra. I'm weird.
Me
It's
too. No, I love algebra too. It makes so much sense.
I like algebra. To be fair, we do have 3 very science-focused, like
Yeah.
probably the most science-focused people that we could have right now here.
Yeah.
And we're all babes.
Baristas.
We're all just smart babes. You're
We
welcome, world.
That is true.
Vodka keeps me well oiled and properly functioning. That's like a really Russian thing for you to say.
I'm just happy that you found something that makes you happy. Vodka is a good choice.
I had vodka yesterday. I was making mules, which is why I have all this ginger ale left.
Yum.
Yes, I'm a big ginger ale fan. I had a thing and I was going to say, and then it popped right out of my head. Dang it. And it was science related.
Was it about chemistry?
I think it was, and it's just gone now, which is fine. Science babes, yes. We should do a wait. Kisty, have you read Stormlight yet?
No, I'm planning on starting Way of Kings next year though.
Oh, I want to do the science of Stormlight, and it would be fun to have guest stars on it too.
If you do it after, well, I mean, you guys have probably read like the first 4, right? Which are going to take me like probably a few years. So I'll watch it.
You'll finish just in time for the 5th one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I know that I'm going to have to reread them all before the 5th one comes out.
I'm in my head, I'm being like, I can probably start a reread at the start of 2023.
That's what I'm thinking.
And be prepared.
By November.
When does it come out?
Probably November 2023.
Dang, you could read 4. I mean, is that all you're going to read?
I was thinking one every like, I was thinking if you did like January, like April, July, October, say, or something like that.
Like split it within, because it's like 1,000 pages, and technically if you do like half of a book a month, that's like a 500-page book, which is like normal.
Oh,
yeah.
When I read them the first time, each of them took me like, I want to say 10 or 11 days to read them.
Okay.
So I guess it would just be like sacrificing, it'd be like book months. Why can't I speak? Months where I read fewer books because I'm putting one of those big boys in there.
Yeah. I definitely want to start. I mean, I read Warbreaker, I finished Arrow 1, and then I read the 11th Metal, and then I was going to maybe start with Era 2, but now I'm like, maybe I'll just start with the Stormlight Archives.
Well, Era 2 does have another book coming out sooner than Stormlight does.
I know, but I know that the premise of, I don't really love, what's that word? Like sorry?
Is it steampunk?
I love steampunk, but I don't love
Flintlock?
Yes, Flintlock, thank you. I don't love Flintlock, so I'm like, I don't know how I like steampunk and not Flintlock. I don't know how to answer that.
Well, steampunk kind of feels a little bit more fantastical, I think, than straight.
The books of Babel are steampunk, right?
Quasi steampunk, I think. Parts of them are definitely steampunk.
Yeah.
I love them so much. I'm like on a high from going through all of my stuff from today. I'm like ready.
Actually, it's 9:00, so I'm gonna peace out and like start to wind myself down because I'm so sleepy. But
fair enough.
You're gonna go pass out is what you mean.
Yeah, well, probably not immediately because I know that for my energy on this stream, like I will need a minute, but maybe watch some hockey too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Always
hope the Leafs
voice.
win.
Hmm?
I said I hope the Leafs win.
I hope so. As far as I know, they're up 3-1 right now. Oh, no, they're up 3-2. Oops.
Nice.
Well, you gotta go watch the rest of the game. I hope you
Yeah.
have a good night's sleep. I
Thank
don't know why I'm
you.
not more
You
tired.
guys have fun. Allie, have
Thanks.
fun on the weekend.
Thank you.
And happy reading, you guys.
Thanks. Have a good rest. Bye.
Oh, we're still science babes. It's still working.
We are. What happened to everyone else? I saw that Greg left early.
Sharon, so Greg was like so exhausted. He looked like he was about to fall asleep into his bookshelf.
Oh, no.
So that like he needed to go to sleep. I have no idea where Pete is, and Sharon, she wasn't. Her back is still giving her problems.
Right.
She didn't want to be on screen after she had to take her meds. So, ow, shoot! I got my COVID booster today, and I mostly feel okay. But then when I do some like strange thing with my arm, it hurts.
I was looking for appointments for COVID booster all day, and I couldn't find a single one. And the books are only open until the 15th because I think they only open them for like 2 weeks and then like another 2 weeks. So I don't know when I'm gonna get mine, but I was hoping to get it. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to get it before this trip, but I was hoping to get it at least before Puerto Rico, which I'm going to on the 26th.
That was probably a solid yes, Evie. You can say yes to that one. He was really sad about that. That was so sad for him. He was devastated about the Ravs losing. He was at the game. So
When was the game?
Huh?
When was the game?
Last night, the Revolution game, championship game, and they lost, and so they got kicked out of the playoffs, which sucks. So
Poor boy.
yeah. What was I gonna say? My brain keeps like thing out of the place. I don't know where Pete is. He usually comes around 8 o'clock. I might message him and be like, "Where are you, dude?" But I don't know. But we can hold it down. We're cool. People want to come in.
I'll be reading in between the sprints. I might. Oh, sorry. My brain also. I'll be packing in between and maybe reading, but mostly packing.
That's fine. I was playing my guitar for the first sprint, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm trying to learn. I have the baby calluses on my fingers.
That's a good sign, right?
Yes, it is. It is. I've been really, really good about practicing every day because I want to stick with it. Because my dad played guitar and like he always wanted me to learn, but I never had the patience because he wanted to do the whole like, we're going to learn scales and you have to be able to go up and down all the strings before I let you learn chords. And I wasn't about that life. And so I have his guitar now. And so I really want to learn how to play so that I can play the songs he used to play and stuff. And
that's a really cool hobby though. You can like whip that out at parties and be like, hey guys, I'm going to like play a song I've been practicing.
That is the idea. Whether or not I'll get there is a whole other story because it's really hard to play and sing at the same time. And I always was like, yeah, it's hard, but I can do it. It wouldn't be that bad. No, it's a lot harder than I thought it was to start with.
I think everything is hard at first and then practice. Like I'm sure you'll be great. And I'm sure like once you start whipping it out at parties, you know, like singing and everything, it'll be much easier than you thought.
Maybe we'll have a booktube talent night or something.
I would totally watch you sing and play guitar.
Thank you. Evie says the CVS in I'm gonna say Worcester, right?
Worcester, yep.
Ugh, Worcester. If you want to go all the way out there,
I think that's like 2 hours for me, like a 2-hour drive one way.
That's long.
Yes. Yeah, I also didn't know that you guys had appointments at 6 a.m. I feel like the ones here don't start until 10 a.m.
Because they're probably reasonable people.
Well, I kind of would prefer if they started earlier because that would just mean more appointments because they're all like 15 minutes long. Like then you can squeeze in a bunch more people. And apparently Mass is like the place where everyone wants to get their shots. So I have no luck.
I will not play Wonderwall, even though I do like that song, but I won't be that person that plays it. That's what I was gonna say. I am just lucky because I'm considered like hospital personnel or like medical personnel. And also because I'm in college still, and I like my school it's a state school, but it's a small-ish campus, and so like the med school is next to the undergrads, and so everything's kind of all smushed together. So I just have to go to the student health center, and they have a bunch for us all. So I was really lucky.
That's
that
awesome.
like search for it, but over this, like when I had my original ones, I had to wait for forever, and so I know the pain.
Well, here, like, we had like huge centers doing like mass like shots, and now I think it's just like smaller ones, so it's like harder to find an appointment for like all the people that want, instead of going to like one huge location with like a huge setup, like a concert hall would have like tons of people jabbing people.
It was crazy. Like, I think the reason they're not doing it anymore is because it's stretched. Like, the nurses and everything's so thin. Like, they would pay them triple time or something to go work at the COVID clinics for extra time because they couldn't take them from the hospitals and put them over there. They just had to ask people to come in extra. So,
yeah. And yeah, Evie's like, she had her first two at Gillette Stadium. I had my first two at Heinz. So like huge centers here. But now it's the hunt. It's the hunt for the booster.
yes, binoculars. We'll find it one day.
I will. I'll be excited when I finally get mine.
There's nothing wrong with Wonderwall. I just feel like everyone who learns to play guitar learns how to play Wonderwall.
It's overplayed, for sure.
One of my friends from med school, we have like a study group, and he plays guitar, so he was picking up my guitar last time everyone was over, and he started a song, and I was like, oh God, yes, okay. And it was Hey There Delilah. I was like, that's like one of the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I also like that song, but like not a ton. It was overplayed so much.
Yeah, it was overplayed, and it was like a lot. I have like a lot of memories tied to it. So
speak of the Pete, he is here.
Oh my gosh.
Hey everybody.
What's up?
Nothing much. You know, just popping in to say hello.
Hello. Music Chef's band one. What do you feel? How do you feel about Wonderwall, Pete?
I have no significant feelings about Wonderball other than the fact that it is a meme. And I'm sorry for this.
Have you heard the song Wonderwall?
Yes, but it is not stuck in my mind. So I couldn't tell you how it goes at all, which is the funny part.
That is because we were just talking about how overplayed it is.
It is not overplayed for me.
That's good.
Cries in geriatric millennial. I find that hilarious.
Does that mean we're all geriatric? Well, I'm also then a geriatric millennial.
I am as well.
So everybody,
aren't you?
I'm on the cusp. So like, depending on who you ask, 1996 is either before or after the millennials end.
Oh my Gertz, you're such a baby. You're younger than my younger sister.
Because some people say it ends in 95 and some people say it ends in 97.
Exactly. And I do share traits of both. Like, I do love joking about death. It's fun.
Who doesn't?
Great topic. I'm also a fan of like just general violence and dismemberment.
Exactly.
Always look on the bright side of death.
Yeah, it doesn't really make it into my booktube videos because that would be, I don't know.
That would be too entertaining. You would just be too addicted.
But you could have a video about a Terry Pratchett book that has death in it, and then that's your excuse to ponder on the idea of death, the philosophy.
It's true. It's true. They're definitely books that I could start making jokes about. I just haven't felt comfortable enough on camera to start heavily joking with my dark humor.
I feel like I would quite enjoy playing Cards Against Humanity with you. Let's just see how dark your humor goes.
It can go pretty dark. I also hang out with some people where I feel outshined by them.
Well, there are some people that are of another level of.
Oh yeah, I have one of those friends. It's really funny because there's a group of friends of us that are on a spectrum of kind of darkness, essentially, where I was like, one of my friends is not really looking forward to Spider-Man No Way Home because he doesn't like how the arc of this, he likes Tom Holland, but he doesn't like how this arc might end up if Tobey Maguire and
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, are in it. He thinks that they would overshadow Tom Holland's arc, and he doesn't like that. So he has no hope for the movie if they're in it. And then Parrish, my friend Parrish was talking about how like Amy Pascal, who is I think like basically the liaison between Disney and Marvel for Spider-Man, or Sony and Disney, Sony and Marvel essentially, was talking about they want to do like 3 more movies with Tom Holland. And he was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, is this hope I see? And he's like, no, if there's hope, if you see hope in me, there must be mistaken. If you see hope in you, there's like a 50-50 chance. If you see hope in Parrish, that's just every day for him.
So you're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm eternally a centrist. It's really weird.
I didn't know that they were thinking about bringing the other Spider-Mans in.
That's literally been everything so many people talk about, Kate. You've been so absorbed. There have been analysis of like so many leaked videos of like this absolutely cannot be, this can't be photoshopped. No, it has to be photoshopped. All this stuff. It's been crazy.
I've been in a little bubble that consists of kidneys and hearts and other various organs.
You know, that's what happens when you just live inside a human body.
Oh. Do you know that we are the giant tubes?
Do we live in a body, inside a body, or are we a body?
Your brain lives inside a body. There are some people that think your brain and only your brain is who you are, the matter of your brain. I talked about this in one of my philosophy classes.
Mm-hmm. There's a really good short story by Ray Bradbury called The Skeleton, which is great for this. It's in October Country. There's some really good like death and dark, basically just short stories in that one.
I will have to pick it up after I read Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Yeah.
So I talked about that in my video because
that's a beautifully dark and weird and great and hopeful book at the same time.
Tobey Maguire.
Baby Maguire.
I thought that's what you said. I was like, that makes sense. I love Tom Holland. He's such a little goober.
He's cute.
I am like 2 chapters in because I just filmed my Fall of Babel predictions video today. And so now I can actually read the book because I didn't want to film the predictions video after I started the book because I didn't want that to like change how I bring across anything. But the raw footage from that is like an hour long. So it's going to take a lot of editing before I can post it. But I will be reading Fall of Babel. I'm finishing up the Emberblade right now. So, Allie, I never asked you, what are you reading? We should start talking about science.
Me?
Yeah, and I never asked you what you were reading.
I'm like, is it me? So I want to read Emberblade. So I definitely, once you're finished reading that, I want to hear like just general thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished Jade War yesterday. And right now I'm reading, like I'm in the middle or the beginning of Ninth House. And then
yes.
I bought a Kindle version of Jade Legacy. So I'm probably going to start that on my flight, either like maybe late tonight, but I doubt I'll have time, or on my flight tomorrow. I'm very excited. Did you get an arc for Jade Legacy? Like, did you already finish that, or did you?
Me? No, I'm not done with Jade War.
Okay.
I had an arc for Fall of Babel, and then my life became a nightmare, and so I wasn't able to actually read it early.
Oh, did you read Fall of Babel, or did you just answer it?
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it. I didn't, like I said, I wanted to film one of my videos before I read it because I wanted it to like give it justice. Kisty Alley. Her name is Is it Greek?
I know. My full name is Greek. Yeah, everyone always adds an R because Christy is like an American name, so it makes sense. But me.
I feel like I say Kisty and no one knows who I'm talking about, so then I say Allie.
Either or, like it's I guess because of my YouTube name. I never imagined I'd be in this conundrum, so I don't know what to do about it.
Vish would like to know if you liked Jade War.
It was good. I posted a lot of thoughts on like Greg's Discord and my Discord. I have a lot of thoughts, Vish. Did you finish the series? Maybe I'll come onto your Discord and like talk about it.
I really want to get through that book because just like some of the stuff that you and Anita were talking about today that wasn't like blacked out, like I didn't look at any of the spoilers, but you all were like, it's so intense and oh my gosh. And so now I really want to read it, but I'm preparing for my heart to break.
Yeah, like there was definitely, I mean, it was, I think the first half is kind of like, okay, this is like a sequel, interesting. And the second half is much more intense and like there are parts that are like sad and like uncomfortable, but like not in like a gross way, just in like a like dang way.
I get that.
Yeah.
Pete, what are you reading right now?
I'm not on the. I've barely even. I've finished. Okay, right now I'm reading Children of Dune, and it's great. It has a lot of thoughts about governance and leadership that just really makes my heart sing. Of just like, oh, this is so fun. It's getting really philosophical and it's great. On the Jade City front, I haven't even started Jade City, and I don't even have it on my TBR yet. So I have the book though.
Really fun,
but
you don't have to read it.
I don't have what?
It says really fun, but yeah, don't feel pressure to read it. It'll.
Oh, I want to. It's just there's this group of just like a bunch of different trilogies and series that includes the Books of Babel, the Greenbone Saga, not the Inheritance trilogy, but the other one by Jemison in the second person.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, the Broken Earth series.
Broken Earth, yeah.
Broken Earth series, yeah, and a few and one or two other series that like I want to get through, and I'm gonna start getting through them. Yeah. And I've started. I finished Endless Ends. I want to do Armor of the Sphinx this month, and then thank you, it's great. And then I'm doing fifth season in January because that's actually the one I'm most excited about in this group of series. Is because it's weird. It's in the second person.
I like
one of the books is in second person, isn't it?
I can't remember. I remember it being multiple POV. It switches a lot, and it's like confusing, but like so good at the end. It's just so like I don't know. I just felt like it was definitely like it's won Hugo Awards, and I will say, at least from my perspective, it's won them for a reason. So
yeah, and that's good to hear because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know.
And I think every single book has a Hugo Award, not just
yes.
one.
I've heard that I think it's the first series to ever do that.
Wow, really?
Really, yeah, it's really
every
good.
book got an award.
Mm-hmm.
I have the beautiful box set sitting on top of my bookshelf, looking at me in judgment.
It's definitely like not controversial, but like a very like divisive series. Because some people like me like love it, like it's one of my favorites, and I want to reread it because I know every time I reread it, I'm going to get a lot out of it. But a lot of other people don't like it because of the writing style and just like the mystery and the confusion.
Sounds like Malazan.
I've never read that, so it might be.
Oh, I still have Gardens of the Moon and Dead House Gates are sitting on my bookshelf, also looking at me with judgmental faces.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine.
I feel like I should try to get through Wheel of Time before I try Malazan.
Yeah, don't try to do two huge series at once. Like, don't.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to reread Wheel of Time, or at least the first few, and then first read the rest of them.
I have to actually catch up back to where I was. I'm reading The Great Hunt this month. So
I'm trying to, my goal for December, and by December, I mean after the 13th when my final exam is. So that the rest of December is I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try to get through the first 4 Wheel of Time books so I can catch up with the
Nice.
Discord. So, well, that I have that like through. So this is really lame. School starts back up on my birthday, and we have to be in person now. So like I have to be at the school at 8 a.m. for a group TBL, and it's gonna suck.
Right.
Get a car, get a scooter. Scooters are great.
A scooter in the snow in Michigan would not work very well. We don't have snow right now because it just melted, but we will have lots of snow.
Just get like scooter snow tires. You'll be fine.
I was gonna say rocket skis, but that works.
Or make the little puttering noises. I could probably walk there faster than like a little scooter could get me there because I live like a quarter of a mile, half a mile away from school.
Well, that's
That's
really
good.
good then.
So it makes me feel kind of lame that I drive there all the time, but I think I'm going to buy like a bicycle so that when it's nice
Yes.
out, I can ride my bike there because it just doesn't make sense to do the whole car thing all the time.
Yeah, in college, my parking situation is crazy. I didn't use a car until my very last year. Even then, I would only park at work, which was like right off of campus. And yeah, I used to bike most of the time. It was great. I was in great shape until I started sitting down for work.
Yeah, that does that to you.
It's like a sneaky way to get some exercise in, which is pretty genius. It's like exercise plus like transportation.
Yeah, but my college was in the mountains as well, so it's kind of just like everywhere was walking, and everywhere was walking uphill.
Isn't most of Virginia in the mountains?
No, just
Oh.
like the slice. There's like, yeah, that's the correct angle.
Doesn't it? It's so yeah. I can. It's little like okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
up
know
the
what you're talking
thigh.
about. Yes. I think I get it.
And then like down in the opposite corner, we have a swamp randomly that we share with North
Swamp?
Carolina.
Is it a friendly swamp?
It sounds like the opposite because it's the Great Dismal Swamp.
Oh, that is
Great
not
Dismal
friendly.
Swamp? Is that really what it's called?
Yeah,
Are there ROUSs there? I don't believe they exist.
I don't think so.
I don't know what those are.
Oh,
Rats of undeterminable size.
rodents, yes.
Rodents. I'm sorry. I got the reference after a second.
Oh.
Rodents of unusual size. ROUS says. It's from the
Princess
Bride.
Oh. Okay, I haven't seen that movie since maybe high school, and I'm old, so it's been like half my life.
Evie, you're not wrong. And practically Mystic, yes. I had to find a way to finagle a standing desk. Even then, it was.
Rodents of unusual size.
So I actually did walk to school uphill both ways my freshman year of college because my dorm was like on the edge of campus and it was on a hill and there was a dip and then you had to walk back up a hill on the other side to get to all of the like actual school buildings. So no matter where I was going, I always had to walk uphill and it sucked.
Yep.
I know.
No, I didn't. No, it's not that I forgot your name, Allie. I didn't want everybody to get mixed up because I wanted to actually like.
What?
Pantsless Allie. She's Pantsless Allie.
Pantsless Allie. Oh, I like Pantsless Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right. She's also practically mystic. Is that what it is?
Practically Pantsless, practically Mystic.
Okay, that's a lot of names. That's more names than I have.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think I first knew her as Captain Pantsless.
Yes.
Yes, that's the other. Okay, that's a lot of names. I'm not upset about it anymore. I was a little sad. Too many names.
Too
I'm
many
only
names.
one person.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to read?
Yes.
Me, I will pick.
Yes, read and pick.
Yay.
Okay. Do you want to come back at 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
2.
See you soon.
Sounds good. Happy reading, everyone.
Hello. How was your readings?
Oh, good. Things are about to go down. Mm-hmm. Are things happening in Dune?
Yes, lots of things are happening. I'm at the halfway point, which means the first, I guess, lots of things are happening. Think of it as like a whoosh and then whoosh. And I'm at the first, like, crazy things are happening at the halfway point.
I should go because I need to finish packing for my 7 a.m. flight, which I should be there at like 6 a.m. Yeah.
Dairy.
Are you flying out of Logan?
Sorry?
Oh, are you flying out of Logan?
Yeah. Luckily, I only live 10 minutes away from Logan, but because I'm taking a 7 a.m. flight, I'm a little worried that it's going to be packed at that time. Because, you know, like people commute to like New York at like 6 a.m. to go to work. I don't want to get stuck in the rush. So I'm going to be there like 2 hours early properly. Like an
If my dad had a 7 a.m. flight, he would be there at 4.
Yeah, I'll be there at 5:35. So.
Yeah, that's what I would have to do too.
Yep.
I wish you luck.
Thank
What
you.
is your dance thing? It's what are you doing there?
You're doing a dance thing.
I am. I'm going to a dance congress. Like, are you asking what dance I'm dancing?
Well, is it when you say dance congress, is that like a convention or is it a competition or is it just like a
everything? So there are classes that you take during the day and you learn things. And then there are competitions like midday that you can sign up for if you want to. And the competitions aren't like something that you pre-do. Like you don't come with something. It's like a social dancing competition. So basically you show off how well you can dance with somebody else, and it's like a competition just to like increase the level of social dancing so that it's always like high. And then at nighttime there's like social dancing where you dance with other people, and that is like a marathon, so it goes from like 9 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh my
and then
god.
the classes start at like noon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Evie asks, is it ballroom dancing?
It is not ballroom dancing. I don't think that I could do ballroom dancing. It's very intense. But it's like unfancy people dancing because ballroom is very fancy. But like Brazilian zouk is still very like majestic, but not like fancy like that.
Yeah, because zouk was originally a club dance, right?
I think zouk actually comes like from African zouk, which I don't know the origins
That's
of
not
that dance.
I'm getting it mixed up with Kizumba.
Kizomba, yeah.
Kizumba was a club dance.
I don't know for sure. I know it originated from Angola and made its way like steadily over to like South and North America, and it's like really widely danced here.
This whole time I didn't realize that the type of dance you did was like with a partner.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was more like a dance troupe kind of thing, so that makes a lot more sense now.
I do that too, not a troupe, but we do like a ladies team where we show off the technique that we use as someone who follows someone who leads. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. Who's your partner? Do you have like do you do it with your man?
He does dance, but he doesn't dance Brazilian zouk. I don't have like a partner. I think in ballroom it's much more common to have like your partner because you compete with one person, but this is really just for fun. So you just want to get to a level where you could like dance with anyone. And you could like follow or lead anyone, which is like what I like, because I like it as like a social thing. Whereas like you don't have to sit there and have awkward conversations, but it's still like a fun way to meet people and do things without having to talk about the weather.
Yeah. In the Midwest, it's swing dancing.
Yeah, there's something called West Coast Swing, and it's beautiful. I'd love to try it one day.
Yeah. Swing dance is fun. I've mainly done East Coast in my time.
That's awesome. Well, if you ever get back into it, Pete, I would love to hear more about your dance adventures.
Yes. Dancing.
If I ever get time to do dancing again, we'll see.
I hope you do.
What I need is a person that will, yeah.
You'll definitely, there are so many follows that always want good understanding and like always trying to improve themselves type of leads. So you definitely will find one if you look.
Yeah, just gonna. Yeah, it's just the looking part is I need to
Have time.
time management and all this other jazz.
And books and booktube, it's a lot.
And work. We are all thriving adults.
Yeah, with like full-time jobs and full-time medical careers.
Yes. Yes. I never feel like an adult. I feel like everyone's just always pretending.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I mean, that is literally everybody. They're just trying to make it until they make it, which is debatable if they make it or make it.
What does it even mean to make it? Are we going to get another philosophical conversation?
There is no meaning to making it.
It's whatever success means to you.
Making it is self-defined.
Oh,
Yes, agreed.
Mm-hmm. So is bedtimes, right? So I think I am going to go to bed as well. So that means the stream is going to end. But I'm so glad you guys got to come on and at least do like a sprint, even though your sprinting was packing.
That's okay. Next time I'll sprint with books.
Yes.
And this is also a yes. Oh, I didn't press it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So realizing there's no such thing as an adult.
Yep.
Exactly.
Thus the phrase adulting means everybody who uses the phrase adulting has not actually realized what being an adult is yet.
I hope everyone has wonderful evenings. I will be back next week for another Wine Wednesday, Christmas edition part 2. So have a good, safe flight. Let us know how it's going.
I will. I'll be on Discord intermittently, so I will talk to y'all very soon.
Awesome.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for sharing.
Bye.